What's up, survivors? Okay, guys, little bit of a tutorial for the merchant system on our server. We use the Tot Puppets. We switched over from using Hippie's merchant system to now using the Totes merchant system because it's a lot more user friendly. It also allows for more freedom, and it uses better trading system that I feel is more realistic. You can set it up however you want on your server, but on our server we have it set up on a supply and demand basis. So it encourages players to sell to the merchants to keep their stocks up, while also being able to buy from them as well. So it's really cool that way. Of course, anybody can set it up any way they want, but in this little video I'm just kind of showing you guys how the merchant works. This is the traveling merchant that we have set up in a couple different locations that resets every 3 days. And they will sell things like potions, wraps, sometimes a little bit of food. And we can set up the frequency of how much they have, percentages, and all that kind of stuff. As you guys can see with when I go into the actual Totes admin section, I'm adjusting values and things like that. But you can set it up where they don't have a certain item in stock. So like, you know, where if it's a grayed out box, it'll be like this merchant will buy it, but they'll never sell it, or they're out of stock. If they're out of stock, the box grays out, and that means that somebody needs to sell to them. So like with with traveling merchants, they will never have like certain treasures in stock unless somebody sells them those treasures. So if a player's like, oh, I would rather have the 6 gold from this treasure from the merchant instead of having the treasure value for my coffers. And then there might be another player that goes, ooh, I want to stockpile a bunch of these treasures. So they might see that the traveling merchant has like, 10 or 12 of a specific treasure that somebody had gotten and sold to them. And they'll buy that treasure from that merchant. And then, but traveling merchants reset every 3 days. So if, that's just how they work. So we have a little bit lore friendly. So they eventually will run out of stock and reset their entire inventory every 72 hours. But the way they work is you're able to pull an item over, and in the top left and the top right, it will tell you how much it costs. And as long as you have the currency in your inventory, you can hit the auto balance button. The auto balance button allows for the game or the merchant to automatically add or subtract the amount of currency from either the vendor or the player, giving them a little bit more help and making sure that they have the right amount of currency. So you can actually choose, like the actual item itself will say you need X amount of coin to buy a full stack, but you can shift and hold like you normally would with the normal game settings, where you shift down and pull something over to adjust the stack size. You can do that as well with this. It's a fully built-in system that also works off of the same mechanics of the actual game, so it works really well with moving stuff from your inventory to their inventory for buying and trading. And then if you don't have the amount of currency and you try to trade, it won't let you. And then you can choose to give more, but I would never do that. But you can always hit the auto and it will trade, and it does the math for you. The only thing it doesn't do math for is if it's an odd number, and then it will usually round up or down based off of how many it has. But other than that, it works pretty well. So hopefully this guide helps you guys understand how to use the merchant systems on our server. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And good luck out there, guys.